How are you? Welcome to Family Day. We are going to get started with some cooking in the kitchen with Claire Tansey from Chatelaine Magazine. Come on in here, Claire. How you doing?
Oh, I jumped and I'm wearing heels. That might have not been a good idea.
Oh my gosh, that's right. It makes you very tall and lean.
I'm quite tall.
I thought you were going to bring one of the dolls with you. I saw you petting one of the little dogs.
You know what? It's funny because Thomas now is all about. He used to just be about one stuffy. Now he's a three stuffy kind of guy, and they kind of, you know how they like the menagerie comes everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
It's very funny.
That's very cute.
I remember that from being a kid. I know. I loved it.
I was going to try and segue. You know what else is cute? An olive. Not that good.
Depending on. I mean, if your idea of cute is having a great life. Oh, no, let's just drop that.
It's not going to work,
Let's start
right?
again. Let's start again.
Okay, so olives make a good tapenade.
They sure do. And you know, I'm all about having a secret weapon in your fridge so that when you have those days, and we have them several times a week, you come home from work, you got to get dinner on the table, and you think, I've got nothing, and people are hungry, and I have 20 minutes.
And they're shouting at me, and
they're shouting at me, and they're crying, and I just need to put something yummy on the table.
Right.
If you have tapenade in your fridge, and it keeps for a couple of weeks in your fridge, which is great, you can have any number of different meals.
Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to show you how you might want to mix it up with a few different dishes.
So the thing about tapenade, it's kind of like the pesto of France.
Yeah.
So where pesto, you know, you got basil and garlic and lemon and all that good stuff. So here we're starting with black olives, and these are Kalamata olives, and you can buy them already pitted.
Yeah.
Now you can pit them yourself. You just have to squish down on them, and then the pit comes out. But get them already pitted, and then you're that much further along already.
So much easier.
And they're so full of flavor.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a person who hates olives, this is not the dish for you.
No, it isn't.
But if you're a person who loves olives,
just for
it is. Okay, so black olives, pitted, and then in there goes a little parsley, if you don't mind.
Nope.
All of it goes in. That's just regular parsley. Capers, which give it a wonderful kind of brininess.
Yeah.
Fresh thyme and garlic.
Okay.
And the fresh thyme is kind of optional. I like the punch it gives to the olives, but if you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can always use dried thyme.
Okay.
Fresh lemon juice. You know how I feel about fresh lemon juice.
Yeah.
And then just a really little bit of olive oil, because you've already got all those olives in there, and that is
good and healthy for you.
I know.
Could you give a lot of good healthy fats?
Give me a couple of good grinds of that. Very nice.
You like?
And then this is all it takes.
Grind it all up, and you've got homemade tapenade.
And you got homemade tapenade. Done. You could scrape the sides and give that another blitz if you were feeling,
Yeah, no, I like it nice and chunky like that.
So, okay, put that on a crostini for your before dinner. Toss it with bocconcini, makes a wonderful appetizer.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in a sandwich, yada, yada, yada. Toss it with cooked pasta.
Right.
And we've got that one there. Because, of course, once you've done it with olives, you can do it with green olives. You can do it with sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
All delicious, all delicious. But one of my favorite things to do, and this is especially appropriate as we approach barbecue season and we know it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
You have a steak, so maybe you've cooked an extra steak.
Right.
Sitting in your fridge from last night. You just slice that puppy up. You make yourself either a big salad or a baked potato or even just a couple of sandwiches, and then you slice up your steak. You know, it's from last night, so maybe it's not the world's best feeling today.
Sometimes it's a nice thing for them to have a rest overnight.
Sometimes it is.
I'm big on leftovers.
But then you smear.
This wakes it up a little bit.
Oh, it's fantastic. And the brininess of the olives with the steak is so good. And then you put your basil on top.
And you're done.
And you're done.
So
and you're
good.
done. But if you're a chicken family, I don't mean if you're
a family of chickens.
No, but I mean,
if you like chicken in your family.
Okay, so chicken breast, and all you do is take your chicken skin and pull it away. Now, shall we do black olive or shall we do sun-dried tomato?
Sun-dried tomato,
Sun-dried tomato it is.
I would like to see that
Big gob of that. Pop that in there. Turn on the oven and roast those puppies up just like that, literally just like that. You could do salt and pepper, but you don't even really need it.
Yeah.
And then you have this glorious roast chicken. Now, I would serve that for dinner, like for company.
Absolutely.
Restaurant worthy. We got a little orzo salad, a little bit of greens. And as I said, the pasta, you can just toss any of these tapenades with pasta, and you've got yourself an instant supper. So the next time you find yourself at the grocery store, pick up some olives, and then go home and spend 5 minutes making tapenade, and you will be so glad you did.
I'll tell you what's great about Chatelaine Magazine is you don't just do the recipes, but you show us how to make these basics at home.
Yes, we want life to be easy for you.
It's easy, and a lot of people are concerned about what they're putting in their bodies, so this is great that you can put everything in that you want in there, and you know what you're eating.
And you saw it was pretty simple stuff.
Very simple, Claire.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. So cityline.ca for that recipe.
Always.
Thanks,